There I am. All right. What's up, guys? I'm here. Yeah, a little technical difficulty there. I tried to start the stream and it erased my little countdown video and I got it all fired back up, shortened it down a little bit, and we'll see what the day brings. How's everyone doing? Day after Christmas, Boxing Day for those in the UK and other places. Now, if you're a Premier League fan, there's a lot of soccer going on today. We'll see what the day brings. Let me jump over to this view here. Let's take a look at what we've got going on. Get some things fired up here. I need a headphone. I'm a little bit all over the place this morning, but that's okay. We'll see what the market brings. But last night we opened the market right here, and just did this for a little bit. I actually tried to short this area, and it ended up stopping me out. I got short again up here at 100, and when it came down and did this, I added here, and whatever happened during London, it paid nicely, which I happened to wake up and get that. Was able to check my position and manage it a little bit, and I started off the day with a good trade last night, so cannot be upset over that. We did have some numbers that came in just a little bit ago, some jobless numbers, basically in line. Nothing else big, really. Maybe the 7-year note auction at 1:00 today. But nothing really that jumps out at me on this. The jobless claims here was not much. It didn't really do anything, I don't think, in my opinion. So where are we at this morning? Let's take a look at Qs. We are still above my NFP high here on QQQ, basically our low this morning. That's a bullish type of sign if it holds over that. SPY, this area, we ripped on Tuesday morning, early Tuesday morning, and then of course we had a shortened day. So here we close up here at the highs. We've come back down. What does that look like? Just from the day here. Yeah, halfback. We're at halfback here on the bounce of Tuesday's range. I might have said Friday a while ago, but Tuesday's range. All right, we got to get some music going on the stream. Let's Sorry, some of my stuff is just a little bit off right now, but that's just fine. Stream look good, sound good, Bobby? How about those Texans? Oof. Yeah, two points, and all you had was a safety. Your player of the game was your punter, I think. That's a rough look. Rough look for the Texans yesterday, but a good look for Netflix, in my opinion. Thought these streams went extremely well for Netflix. The show was really nice, really grand, really smooth. No technical difficulties or anything like that. It was live in 119 countries. So any takeaways from yesterday, if if you hopefully enjoyed the NFL games and enjoyed Christmas as well. I had NFL kind of going. We were, like I said, a little under the weather, so we were hanging out, watching all of that. It was a pretty good day. Let me see. All right. Everything look good, Bobby? Let's see. Did you get some links sent out here? We are going to have a gap fill above us right at that 530. QQQ. We'll watch that. What in the world happened to my indicators? There's the open. We get my indicators back on here and we'll see what the day looks like. There they are. Well, I don't know what I did, but now we're back. All right. Gap fill is all the way up here, right at 530. Apple going wild this morning. First time we watches this gap fill. Right up here is where that gap fill is going to be. If that fills, I'm going to fade it. But also there's VWAP, and right at this 22K, this is the area it rejected many times. This is a possible short spot right here. What to do? What to do? I don't really. I think Apple needs what, $4 more to be a $4 trillion company? Oh yeah, GameStop probably gonna go crazy from that Roaring Kitty tweet yesterday. Yeah, it was just like a box wrapped up as a present. All right, what do we got going here? Let's see if we just take. Let's see what. Basically, let's see, where did we close? So this is essentially RTH from London. Halfback was 916. Okay, so 978. Interesting. Yeah, I'm looking at this just based off of, I keep saying Friday because I'm so used to having a gap on the weekend. Tuesday, so this is Tuesday's New York session range, and we are, and we made it back to, let's see, this would be the halfway point right here. So this is halfback right here. The other fib you see, this is on the big picture, and we held that one beautifully, which it tells me one of two things. Either it's going to try to support here and go up here, or it's just natural covering back to here. Some people trying to buy the dip here. This fells, then we look to back test some of this action from before. Obviously, this is, let's see, this is a previous high right here. I'm going to draw it this way because this was last Friday's high. Just to see if I see anything for confluence here. From Friday's high to Monday's low, the pullback. Yeah, this 19 area maybe. I don't really think it respected it too much, so we'll leave that one alone. Decent rejection there. If we do get the gap fill up here, I think I will try to fade it, but right there where it's rejecting is also, I mean, you kind of see we had that pump end of day, but this is that same area. Yeah, right there. What was the size of our gap? From here to open, 0.3. Gap down still 75% of the time. Thursday, not as strong on Thursdays, but by size, it's definitely strong. I definitely think that's probably going to fill, but we'll see. The only thing, if it doesn't get over this, I mean, VWAP and this 22,000 whole number here, a psychological number, may keep us in check right where we're at. I would rather see it if it does come up to fill that gap. Let's see, at least gonna touch that 20K, I think. So I mean, we're just right there. You'll probably even scalp a short if it hits 20K for the first time. I think I'm gonna wait personally. Well, that's kind of like half gap right there. I think you could try it here. I think you could try the short side. It wicks up here into the 22. Gold. IMT wants to look at gold. Let's take a bigger picture. Interesting. Gold, just taking a look at gold as I'm watching this other stuff. I mean, you have a higher low, and technically here you have higher highs. So, okay, there's your 22K. Hold on 1 second. So this should wick back down. I'll come back to gold. Let's keep a look at Qs while we get close to this gap fill. We hit 22K. I think you could scalp a short there. Yeah, I think if you short right there, you should be able to get like a nice 15, 20 points at least. See if it can come back down to this. At least back under VWAP. Yeah, there we go. There you go. There you go. Let me zoom this in so you guys can see a little bit better. There you go. There's a 20-point trade. If you shorted off that 22K, whether you got in up here or right at 22K, it was a little scalp. I'm not trying to really mess around and find out, because I still think this gap fill looks very interesting to me, because it's not only the like day-to-day gap or session gap, but it's your overnight session too. I mean, it kind of looks like it filled here, but really it was just just sold off. But when you hang out right here in all of after hours and just fall away from it without back testing it, I look for it to back test. So Apple strong as mentioned. Oh yeah, gold. I do want to check gold. I know a lot of people like to trade gold. Let's go down to like a 30-minute. I mean, this looks pretty constructive. I mean, if gold gets over this area, I would say probably right here, 2650. If you get over 2650 and break this, then I think you're. I don't know, you've got so much traffic to deal with, but just from a short-term perspective, downtrend, trying to turn around. That looks good. Oh, what's up, Chad? My man Chad in the chat. See you, Chad. What are we up to? What are we watching today, Chad? Got a little bit of the music vibes going in the background. The music's too loud, too light, whatever. You guys let me know if the something doesn't look good, doesn't sound good. Guys, give me the heads up. I had a little bit like my settings didn't save or something when I went live this morning. All right, so if you took this short at 22, look, you're still in. I scalped it and jumped out. If you're still in, you're still good. I mean, I think you probably look for 75 if it can get under this area here. I think it's a little bit risky to stay in it. You get down to 70, I think that would be a really good target. Tesla not doing fantastic, down 1%. Meta coming down off the open. Amazon not doing a whole lot, a little bit down. Nvidia is break even right now. Microsoft is break even right now. What else we got? I mentioned Apple. AMD is actually doing the best of anything that I see, just kind of going through some of these main watch lists. Let's take a look over here and see what some of these names are doing, just so you guys can see it as well. There we go. Just lowered that music volume down just a little bit there. Now let me know if that sounds a little bit better. I think it was a little bit higher than I normally have it, because it went back to the default on that. So Microsoft and Nvidia having a little bit of a down candle. We've got 1 minute until we get that look, if we're counting down to right here to 15-minute orb. We'll take a look at that as it sets up. I think the short's still gonna probably play out a little bit further. See if you can get down to the EMAs and get back over there. I think you can get down to this area at least 70, 68. If not, probably the 62 area. But maybe not. I mean, if you took the short, I mean that's a nice scalp for 25 points now. I think you should be covering. Most of you probably will be. Boy, how about those Texans yesterday? Oh man. I keep trying to say Friday because it's like it feels like you had a weekend gap instead of a holiday gap. All right, let's get an orb by levels over here. All right, 15-minute orb by levels. There's Apple. I mean, trying to see what else is doing well. AMD, which had a rough day, of course, kind of opposite of the market. The market was basically straight up on Tuesday, but it's been bouncing recently. It's kind of your strongest name. Palantir's coming down a bit. I mean, I don't see anything other than Apple, which Apple can be a safety place. Yeah, this it's holding in pretty decently right here, right in the middle of our opening range so far. But we'll see. To me, this is setting up to be our box to watch. Basically, this 22 down to this like 900 area, maybe even this pivot point area 135. YMT, what do you mean by force scanner? What does it say in gold for reversal? I'm not sure what you're asking there, what your question is. Be happy to try to help. I don't really have, honestly, gold has so much of a macro story to it as well. I mean, you got to look at the big picture on gold. And you broke out from this, consolidated above it, back tested it, tried to go higher, still having trouble. But if you go to gold on like look at this monthly chart on gold. So you had these highs back here in 2011, and it took this long to get through them. You had a shot there, finally broke through them here. Made new all-time highs is back in the summer. So, I mean, crazy run, slight pullback. I mean, I still think gold still looks pretty decent as a longer-term outlook, but just short-term outlook is just not super. Nothing super exciting about it to me from a day-to-day basis. So I'm either looking for this to get tested here or for this to get tested down here and then see what happens. There's a nice drop. So if you went break even right here, you're still in the trade, never got stopped out. Beautiful. Couldn't get over 22K. All right, you're breaking orb low. Yeah. Well, that was the short right there, guys. I I shorted here and got out here for like 20 points. Well, that's a 60 point plus trade if you shorted 22K. Pivot point right here. Right here. Wow, I wish I wouldn't have paper handed this short. We were in that first like 15 minutes of the market. I don't like to play around with it too much because of the opening volatility. The vibes are good in here, though. Chad, how are the vibes? Get a vibe check. Well, we didn't fill the gap. We ran away from it. I think this... So this is the area I would look to buy a dip on, which is this area right here. So basically 900. This area right here is where I would look to buy the dip personally. orb high from Friday and this 900 plus. The only thing is, since you bounced on it here, do you immediately bounce again? I don't know that, but we do have this NFP level at that same spot that I like. Wow, paper-handed this trade so bad. I hope somebody held this. I hope somebody held this short. 80 points. If this breaks, I am not excited about it at all. I do not want to break this. Whoa. Oh. There's 100 points if you shorted that 22K. Tesla is getting smoked on puts right now. Yeah, I'm not buying this. No. You probably do bounce a little bit here, but holy. That was the short, guys. And I paper-handed it. Man. Paper-handed it. 20 points turned into 125. Oh, man. Well, I'm glad I had a good trade last night. I would be a little upset. A little upset. So this 812 area, 812 was our previous high. So like right here. You also have this 820, this area, maybe here at 850. Well, I'm not excited about buying this dip the way it's acting. Let's see, book map. This is the area they had some resting orders though, right here, right now. 880. SPX 10 points above 6,000. Just trying to look for some confluence around here. We never filled that gap, which the Thursday stats weren't fantastic on, but the size was. We broke the downside. And we're holding the NFP level there. I'm going to give it 5 more minutes before I take another trade. Just get this 30-minute orb set. Have a range to play off of a little bit. Goodness. Good bounce there, though. That would have been a tough buy, but I mean, you broke pre-market low, but you immediately got bought up, and you had the NFP, December NFP, which is a whole nother strategy that I use. Look at that bounce off of that NFP level. Oof. That was a tough buy, but that would have been that to me, that was a tough buy. Well, I hope somebody caught the short, though. I literally took it from here to like here. Yeah, I took it for 20 points, and look at this. Boom. Hughes had a nice hold of the NFP high. All right, what, 2 minutes until we get our 30-minute orb, my favorite version of the orb. Guys, make sure you check out Edgeful. I mean, I shouldn't have to say that on this stream, but I just feel like some people just, like, it just goes over their head, and I get questions about it later. I'm like, are you on the platform? Are you trying it? There's so much, I mean... But now what do? You're right back in the middle of the box. Look at this bounce. That's an aggressive bounce. See my NFP level? Look, we're all the way back to basically pre-market. You could call these pre-market highs in a way, just because you had the big dump. And technically your pre-market high is way up here. There's decent stats that we fill this gap up here. That was an aggressive buy up. And we have our orb set now, so our 30-minute orb is set. I'm looking for something to happen here. I mean, not right here, but like something in the market to happen. That was a wild drop. 30-minute orb looks like it's going to break to the upside. On SPY. QQQ lagging a little bit. SPY looks strong. You guys looked at SPY? Or ES? Look at ES. I think SPY's going to come fill this gap. And I'm hoping that pulls everything. Boy, this was a tough buy. But that was... I wanted to buy here. I did not want it to break this, but since it immediately shot back up, I mean, and we reclaimed all of this. I don't know. As much as I love shorting, I think this looks like it wants to go higher. The way that reaction was. Those bookmap orders got eaten up. Still a little bit negative on the cumulative delta. Yeah, I think SPY's gonna come get this. What does SPY's gap foot look like? Maybe we long ES. SPY breaks over this, it's going to go fill that gap. I think you're long ES and you look for 98. I think, yeah, you're breaking over. I think ES is a long. Yep, SPY broke orb high. 15 and 30 minute. Yeah, the other thing is you've got SPY right here at this daggum. Who mentioned gold earlier? YMT. Gold, remember that this is... This is the spot that I want to see it break. I want to see it break over. Right here. Gold may be along today. And it's strong. Reject VWAP. Hold here. Beautiful spot. And you try to go get this. But do you want to risk 20 points? Tough call. Because it's still a lower high. But this reaction makes me want to be long. SPY breaking upper side of orb makes me want to be long too. Let's go to the 30-minute orb stats. Most common is a double break throughout the day. But same candle. To get a double break in this same candle is going to be rare. I think you try a long. I think I'm willing to try a light long here. right on these EMAs. And what do you risk, like 25 points or so, maybe? And you try to get, I think you can get that. Risk, let's see, where's 50? Let's try 50 right there. All right, let's try it right here. I think ES is the better long, though. ES right there off that 80. I think that's the spot, and you have 20 points upside you look for. Get a new high of day up here at 90, maybe. Yeah, I think you're long 80. You're long 60, 80. ES. Oh. Nope, that didn't work out. What did ES just do? I think I want a long ES. Yeah, I'm long ES. Even though that held, I'm gonna be long ES here. I'll take ES for a trade. I'm long right there at 78. All right, here's what we're looking at on ES. What's our orb high? 86. There we go. Come on. Come on, get their VWAP. Get over that VWAP. Get back up here. We'll trim at 84. Ooh, IWM is strong. I don't really like the way this rejection happened, but we're up a couple points here. See if can Spy go fill this gap. This isn't my favorite candle, but this holding right here is what I want to see happen. I mean, it's a quick stop out if you come down here. Come on, get back over VWAP. It really needs to get back over that 81. That's rejected right where. And honestly, I don't want it to come below 73. Could get chopped up a little bit today. We'll see. Tech a little bit weaker. Boy, you should have longed RTY. So IWM look like IWM's about to fill its gap already. There we go. Come on, hold those EMAs. Nvidia is weak. Very weak. Oh. Not liking what I'm seeing. We'll hang in here though. Boy, the Rusty is ripping. Hold on. I gotta shut my door. Boy, IWM is going. Yes, not. Hold that. don't want to lose this pivot point. I'll buy it up right here. Wait, IWM flying. I don't know how long I've been muted for. I apologize, but we're still here. Here we go. Come on, get back over view up. Do I want to? I don't want to take a 3-point trim. I'd rather trim up here. Come on, spy. Get back over your orb high. When you get, we'll trim at orb high for sure. Probably front run it actually. I'm using MES, so I'm taking like trim. Oh, IWM. IWM is going. Come on, yes. There it is. First trim for me. I got it at 84. Six points. Well, that's some nice volume on QQQ that just came in too. Come on, Spy, push it, push it. So my true target is actually like up here. Let's look left a little bit and see what we need to target. 94. We want to target 94. 98. That was an ugly dip on Tesla, but a nice comeback here. How's gold doing, Vega? Oh, wow. Whoever pointed out gold, you get over 53. If you got long down here where we talked about it, or even if you're long over 50 right there, beautiful, beautiful. I like gold. I don't trade gold a whole lot, but I like gold today. Come on, yes. Spy, let's get a new high day. Let's get over that right there. This 600. Wow, beautiful. Push, push, push. You got to pump it up. Don't you know? Pump it up. Where's orb high? We need to trim at orb high. 86. Let's front run it by a tick. 86.25. Come on, give me a push. Give me a push. Give me a push. There's a ton of resistance at 87. Come on, break it. Let's go. Now give me one more point. We'll take another Trump. Oh, wrong direction. Come on, hold over this. Got to get that. Or, IB, first hour. I still like this gap to go fill. I don't want to see a double break. That's the 15-minute. It's interesting how much different SPY and ES are. Come on, we want this. At least this is that gap, and then that gap previous day high. Let's go test all of that. Why not? I did take a small trim there at 84, so we'll get a full first trim at orb high. 8 points on ES. That's pretty good. I'm using MES. I say ES just because it's easy, same as the NQ. I say NQ, but speaking of, where is NQ right now? NQ back to 22K almost. Come on. Push. Give me a big old push up here to 88. Oh, they are killing Oxy right now. Poor Buffett. I don't know what the news is. I just know it's selling off hard. Money, yes. Let's get orb high here. Oh, Tesla's going to turn around and go green. Oh my god. NQ right back into that 22K. Come on, something give us a push. This SPY that we're right on 30-minute orb right there. Which is weird because 30-minute orb on ES, we're not there. $15-minute candle looks good though. Strong full body. Get your 5-minute. That looks pretty good. SPY looks good. Come on, SPY. We're gonna fill this gap on SPY. Let's go fill it. Let's go fill the gap. Come on, push, push, push. We're looking for orb high. Just looking for this right here for this first full trim. Boom, there it is. I front ran about that one tick. Remember, guys, I said 86.25. I just got filled. We're going to try to get up here to 88, 10 points next. Come on, SPY. But you're in the gap now. Now push. What's strong today? Broadcom again? Nice. Boeing. Boing. Well, these vibes are vibing. The biggest amount of orders on ES, I mean, there's a ton right above us at that 88. And then there's a lot of resting orders have been sitting up at 98 on ES. So right here where this, yeah, that makes sense too. I mean, because I looked across here and I saw all this stuff, a couple points in front of that 100. We do not want this to reject and come. Actually, we are going to go stop, move up a little bit. I don't want to see it come below like 81 now. I like this look though. This is the last hurdle though. This right here, 60.50, where we opened up in the overnight into London session. Just give me a big old candle up here. At least get me to this. At least fill this gap right here. This gap right here. And if we fill that gap, obviously we want to look for this one too. But at least filling where no trades happened on SPY. Yeah, I don't want to lose 80. But we're okay. We're chilling. We made some 8 points on ES is pretty solid. It's about 20-something points on NQ. We're going to hang out in this trade for a little bit longer. NQ, what did you do? Did you reject 22 again? Yeah, that makes sense, right? Reject right here when you come up 130 points. Let's see if we can get that break of orb high. It's going to break one of the two, which is also going to be IB. Yeah. Our IB just got set on this candle. So our IB here I can change. The nice thing about this indicator is I can just change this. So this now makes, it says orb. IB's at first hour. I can just change this and look at IB. And it's the same as the orb today. So it really doesn't make a huge difference, but just for the visual there. But I like this buy reaction and this hold. That's why I'm long here. And I want to see, I mean, 94 would be a great trade. 88, this outer VWAP band, kind of get up into these little highs here. 90. I have I split my trim between 88 and 89.75. And then I want to see if we can get like 94-ish area. Of course, that 98, 97. What are you guys watching, chat? You're just watching me. are you guys trading? Anybody trading out there? I need to get some interaction going in here. I've got Spaces playing in one ear, and it's a slow news day. I mean, obviously, we know a lot of people are off today. Like, you have to keep that in mind too. So, like, if you have when you work, especially in the corporate world, and some of you may know this, some of you may be off for this reason. When you work in the corporate world, they give you X amount of vacation days. You always take those around holidays to get a longer vacation. So if you had Tuesday as a half day, or even if they gave you all of Tuesday off and you had yesterday off, 2 vacation days gets you, basically what, 5.5, 5 day weekend, 5.5, 6 day weekend, depending on where you work. Also, if you look at you could have taken some places, you take Monday, Thursday, and Friday off this week, you get a whole week off. Okay. Vegas is on M&Q. Crossbars is in SPY calls. What calls did you take on SPY? Did you take these 601s? I think these 601s look good. Even if you took 600s, staying in the money. Depends what, how far out you went, but let's see if we can get over this right here, over this high right here, and go fill in this area. That's what I want to see on SPY. Got another SPY trader right there. Awesome. Is that cheaply? I think that's what it says. Cheaply. Awesome. Which QQQ has this same. We're about to go get that gap fill on QQQ. Come on, SPY. Struggling at ORP high here. We do have an inside day. I mean, I don't hate the short on ES right here. Your target's basically just reversing the entire move. Target here, next target down here. I would prefer it to hold this area. Let's see EMA 9 back testing and VWAP. Oh, nice. Went out 7 DT. Give yourself some time. I really would like an immediate bounce here. Otherwise, I feel less confident about the trade. But we got our trims off. Pull back across the board here, except for NQ does not like being up here in this 22K area. Come on, SPY, buy it back up. Don't lose this area. Oh, the trial? Yeah, it's a 7-day trial, and they're probably actually going to drop that soon. If anything, pay for a month of it. I mean, one trade easily pays for your subscription. I mean, a lot of these, even the trades I've taken on here have probably paid for a year's worth of Edgeful at this point. Just the trades I've given out on this stream over the last month, I guess. This is probably what, the 8th stream I've done. Let's just zoomed in on my face. Zoom back out. Hang in there. There we go. That's what we want to see. That's what we want to see. Well, let's go fill this gap. I need $1 higher, SPY. This candle on the 5-minute and 15 closing over 600, which is right here, is a decent sign. Come on, view up. Boss of the South, what's up, my man? So with Edgeful, I trade live on here twice a week right now. We've been doing Wednesday and Thursdays, basically middle of the week. But with the holiday, it's thrown that off a little bit. So I went live on Monday instead. And of course, Thursday is normal. And we'll see going into the new year. We'll see if plan right now is to keep the same schedule. We'll see if we add any time or move any things around. I've got to turn off these hand gestures. My camera keeps zooming in on my face. I don't know. I am, but yeah, I mean, when it comes to, it's a beautiful hold of view up right there. But when it comes to the stream, yeah, it's for now Wednesday and Thursday mornings we do 2 hours. We are right at an hour and a half, so get another 30 minutes or so here on the stream this morning, and we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted, as we get into the new year. Obviously, next Wednesday is also a holiday, so probably stream on Monday again. That'll be the plan, and we'll see if Monday and Thursday work out. Thursday will be the first day of the new year, so come hang out on the first day of the new year with me next week for sure. But Monday, I think, is the plan for now. If you follow me on my socials, follow Edgeful, check for the updates, try to put as many updates out there as possible. Sorry, I'm looking at a lot of things while I'm talking here. Let's get back to the little bit bigger view here. Come on, get up, 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 up. The video's kind of got an inverse head and shoulders on the 5. Got to get back over this level. Do not reject or buy, please. Beautiful hold of VWAP. Let's break it and go. Come on, ES. ES held VWAP perfectly right there, and the EMAs. And it was a back test of where we had resistance at 60-80 overnight. Well, shout out to all of you in here. Got over 100 people across all platforms that have checked in on the stream this morning. Appreciate everyone. Make sure you do check out Edgeful. The main thing that I'm looking at, if you look at my chart, you'll see all these these Edgeful indicators. I use these all day, every day. It's a big part of my trading. You can see the pivot points in the orb here on this other chart setup, obviously from Edgeful as well. And then I jump over here and look at stats all day long. Now this morning we don't have a whole lot going on, but the main thing I've been looking at is this this gap fill, which I love watching. And you see the indicator here, it's this red zone that I'm really trying to go fill. QQQ would love to go fill it. It's tough though. It's fighting right here, right? And based on just the scenario we're in, but I really think SPY can go fill both of these. So this is the like overnight session gap, and then this right here is the actual from yesterday's close right here. Yeah, this is where we closed price yesterday to the open. We're looking to go fill that gap. It may be a short once we get up there. We'll see. We'll cross that bridge if we make it up there. What just happened? What happened to my music? Did I freeze up on you guys? What's going on here? My music just... Well, that was weird. I didn't push anything right now. I got muted. My screen all jumped around. That was weird. Hope everything's still good. I don't want to have technical difficulties when we're about to get a 10-point trade here on ES. This is our next trim, 88.75. Okay, good, Blade Man. Appreciate you. Yeah, it was. I don't know what just happened to my computer. My headphones muted, and it said I was trying to close out the tab, which I was not. I wasn't even moving. That was wild. Awesome, Blade Man. I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone that tuned in. Let's see if we can make some more money here. Come on, get over this orb. There we go. There we go. Get over. Come on. Give me that 88. All right. 10 points on my ES trade. Just I'm out half now. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Push. There's a big old push here. There we go. There we go. All right, I'm out a little bit more than half of my position here. All right, come on, Spy. Let's go fill that overnight gap and the session gap. 601. We'll call it what? 10ish and 601.30. Oh, what's up, my man Jayhawk? My man Jayhawk with the basketball school out there in Kansas. Shout out. Appreciate you checking in. It was a good Christmas. I mean, we were a little bit under the weather, but we took it easy. Kids were fired up when Santa came, of course. So we had a nice Christmas yesterday. I hope yours was great as well. I hope everyone that celebrated Christmas had a great day yesterday and a great day off. Just sometimes it's nice to be away from the market. Score to play on NQ from VWAP to high of day. Not bad. Let's take a look. What did that look like? Yeah, right here. 71 up to there. That was a nice little trade. We're still holding. I don't like this fighting under 22K. I would prefer if we can get a breakout on both. This would feel much better. I do feel like SPY is stronger than QQQ right now, just based on what we've seen. I know they're pretty similar, but SPY just feels stronger. That's why I took the long on ES. Plus, I just saw the levels there, looking at the ES chart. So I liked this ES trade a little bit better. That was kind of our main target there. We're still chilling in ES here. Guys, I will say this from a psychology standpoint, a lot of trading is sitting around. If you're not in a trade right here, I don't know what you play this tight right here, but it's a tough place to play it, even if you play it tight at this point. And that's the attitude right there, Jayhawk. That is the attitude. I love that. Love everything about that. So grateful for everyone and everything in my life. Happy to hear you had a great Christmas break. Yeah. And anytime you get together with family, spend another year, another holiday together. There we go. Nice push. Nice push. Probably need to take another one off here. All right. I'll tell you guys my next targets. This 91, 94, which where did I have 94 from? This right here, and then 96. I mean, it's about every 2 points. I can't just trim a million times though. 98 is going to be the next spot I look to trim, other than 94 right here. But we're up 12 points on the ES longs this morning. Yeah, I want to put my stop about 4 points in profit. Yeah, I think my son must have got wrecked in shorts. Yeah, sorry about that. They just got up for the day, and school's still out, of course. You can see these highs right here. This is basically what where's London? London is all the way up here. 101. Come on, break over. Break over. Let's get up to 94. Next target will be out about 2/3 position. Boy, Spy's coming right into this area. Yeah, we definitely want to start trimming right in here. Actually, I need to trim. Boy, 601. Yeah, did we hit it? We did. We hit 601. I mean, I think we're going to fill this gap. So I'm not going to move my trim, but definitely something to think about. 601, whole number on Spy right here. Top of that wick. I mean, this gap based on size on SPY, 75% chance we fill that. Yeah, Jayhawk, I don't know. Do we just bounce off the 9 all day? Probably not. I mean, you saw what we did here. This was crazy across everything, but I don't know. It'll be interesting to see if we can. I mean, we're extended from it right now. I don't have expectations that we go super far today either direction. I mean, you look at the big picture here. You had a big outside move. We probably stay inside of this candle. Probably stay inside of this Tuesday candle. You never know. We may get up to here. This would be like a dream type of scenario. You get up to here, this area. But I would think you probably stay inside this candle today. And on the downside, I don't know how much downside I mean, I guess you could still look for this previous day low, this back test, or this slight gap that it left the day before. But I mean, right now everything just seems pretty strong. The way they bought this dip was insane. What's QQQ look like? Yeah, QQQ's gap fills pretty close right there as well. Well, give us one more good little push. Let's fill that gap. So the main target is going to be, main target is whenever this hits right here. You look at a lot of our sectors are right here at break even. Some of the bigger ones I watch, especially for SPY, are these three right here, and they're all right at break even. Banks are really strong. I mean, okay, we're coming back green on some of these bank names. That's a good sign. Avgo's having a great day. Apple, green. Tesla rebounded pretty nicely, and then now it's coming back down a bit, but gosh, look at Broadcom just go. Which Edgeful tools are on my chart? So this is previous day's range. This I have turned off right now, but it's previous week's range. I look at that once we get close to one side or the other. Gap fill is what's showing me this red right here. That's going to give me the gap fill. When that fills, the candle will turn orange as soon as it goes through. And then this right here, I have orb by levels turned on this chart. On my other chart, I just have the normal orb, and then I have pivot points turned on. This one's pivot points. You see the flashing pivot point down there. Those are the main tools that I use as far as the actual. All right, right there. We got to take a trim right here. We filled this overnight gap. All right. So our main target's still going to be when SPY gets right here. 601.30. You see it right here on the side of the chart. Yeah. And so the other thing, if you go to Edgeful itself, there's tons and tons of stuff here, like tons of different reports, different ways to look at this. A lot of where I hang out is over here on What's in Play, because it puts several different data points and reports on here for me. I get it to load. Here we go. I have too many things running on my screen right now. There we go. Like, we're only 17 cents away, 18 cents away to fill this gap. You can go straight to the report page. That's what I did a while ago. You can look at the orb stuff. You can look at ADR. And then this is still in beta. This is a ton more features coming soon. And then if you go over here, I mean, just in general, when SPY gaps down, it comes up and fills 69% of the time. That's in general. That's using all days, all data over the last 6 months. And we can change this just to show off Edgeful a little bit here. To change this, we can go year to date. We can go back 1 year and look at, for the last 1 year set of data, what's going on. We're about to get that next trim I talked about. I said 94. I'm front running that by a tick. So right here, actually, we're going to go 93.5. Right there is where I'm going to take my next trim. IWM new high of day. SPY looking good, trying to fill the gap. This is the size of the gap. This is what I was looking at a while ago, just to show this again. I just tweeted this out as well. If you look from where we opened, which is right here, to right there at this gap, it's like 0.31 or so. So that falls in this category, this 0.2 to 0.4, basically, this category. So based on the size of that gap, 75% of the time we're going to go fill it. And those are strong odds. I want to be playing in the direction of that. And also over on the What's in Play, it tells you that that is a bullish bias. Which direction should I be looking bullish? I should be looking bullish for that gap to fill. Once it fills, which we're 9 cents away here, we're going to get our next little trim, and we're going to be out about 3/4, 2/3, no, 3/4. I don't know. the last count because I've been trimming as we were going around. Boss to the south, stock are up. So I trade mostly futures day to day, and then equity or options, more of like a longer swing type of thing. So I don't do a whole lot of day trading options or even short swings. I do mostly longer swings on options, and then I do all of my like day trading. All of my day trading on futures. So like right now I'm trading ES. That's the E-mini future for S&P. How many points have we got on this trade here? From 78 to about 15, just over 15 points. Yeah, Chris, the data is, I mean, you can trade with analysis all day long, but there's nothing stronger than looking at data trends. How often does something happen? I want to know that all day long, and I want to trend. There it is right there. Jayhawk, yeah, 21. It's actually 23 hours a day, technically, other than the holidays. But yeah, like, so futures opened up at 6 last night. Let's see, let's find it. Right here. So on Christmas last night at 6, it opened up. We trade, and this will be open until 5. It's not always great to trade. I mean, you look what happened most of the night. It went sideways. I was lucky enough on NQ to be in a short from up in this area on NQ and took a nice little trim there. But yeah, the slow move, like any of this could have chopped up your options and burned some premiums, especially if you took short dated 0-day. I'm not getting hit by any time value on a day-to-day basis. There is a certain amount of time value to the there's a certain amount of time value to futures, but it's over a quarter, not over like. And you think about your options burn value way faster, especially because a lot of people trade 0DT, trade 1, 2, 3 DT. On futures, you don't really have the, like when you're trading intraday, you know, like just open to close, that type of stuff. You really don't have to worry about the time decay of these. This has been a very nice. Did we fill the gap? We haven't even filled the gap yet, actually. I'm out right at 2/3, I think. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. As soon as I see this, wherever this is right here is going to be my next trim. I think it's probably going to be around 95, 75. So let's yeah, let's look for that right there. And obviously, I don't have any stop left down here. My stop is pushed way up here. On ES, sellers are sitting at 97, 98. And there's buyers down at 90s trying to support this thing. In Q, it's up at 22.05, 050. There's a little bit of stuff right here, obviously at 25 at 050. But yeah, sellers are actually sitting right up here, 97 to 98, this area. This is where all your sellers are going to be sitting right here, where I've kind of got pretty much full target. I mean, beyond that, I'll leave like one little runner. QQQ getting, I mean, look how close that, dadgum, right at the gap fill on QQQ. SPY 5 cents away. I kind of like this little just background vibe music. In Q over orb high, that's a good sign. And Q should have room up to that 50. 46.50, that area. We've been a pretty slow, quiet morning. Just a slow, which we got long here. Slow grind up. We're just looking for this gap to fill. Previous day high. If this breaks, this looks really good for holding that last runner. But I've captured the bulk of the move I wanted. And if we can just get that one more pop to gap fill, we will we'll finish up. I know we're coming right here to the end of the stream. We're just a couple minutes over. But that's fine. We're going to see if this gap fills in the next I don't know, 6 minutes or so. We'll see. Once that gap fills, we'll call it for the day. But this has been a nice trade to the upside. Boy, if we can get 20 points on ES, that is a a nice move. Yeah, that's right at 20 points if we get up there. But hey, we're up, still up, what, 12, 13 points right now? 14, somewhere in there. One thing I don't like is, I guess you could still hold here on NQ right here. Right on top of all this. Well, and we may not fill the gap. I mean, I think we will at some point, but we don't have to. Hey, that's so close. How many? We were 2 pennies away. That's pretty close. Right at that 94 I mentioned earlier. Yeah. Yeah, if we come any lower than this, I will just I'll take off the rest. We'll be happy with the trade, but we could try to hold outside of orb high right here, which is a little bit lower on SPY. Holding that gap would be nice as well. All right, well, I hope we go finish filling this gap. I mean, that's close enough for government work, but not close enough for the probability and the stats. So the plan is now, if you hold here, or maybe hold here, then you try to still look for that. If you fail this, then you look for back towards the middle. QQQ, unfortunately, was right there as well. It filled kind of this little gap, but did not fully fill the gap to the closing price. Really needs to hold this area. Maybe this at the worst. Otherwise, you probably come test these lows again. NQ, where's NQ? Yeah, NQ has support right where we're sitting at, this 70s to 80s. But I don't like how every time it gets up here over this 22K, this kind of psychological level, it's got sold back down. But we'll see. It could be a slow day. Could definitely be an inside day. So that's one thing that I will keep in mind all day long is we probably stay inside of Tuesday's candle. You see we are there on QQQ. Same on SPY. Essentially, I mean, that's as close as you can get to where we closed without touching it, right? 2 pennies away. So anyways, that's going to be it for me on the stream this morning, guys. We had a nice little trade there and hopefully made a little bit of money as a group. I know I did, but of course I had the nice trade overnight that really helped me have a good day today. So it's has me pulling back a little bit, kind of looking at this, plus just thinking about what we may see the rest of the day. Buyers stepping in a little bit here, trying to hold the level. Decent look with where we're at. So we'll see what happens. Appreciate all you guys that tuned in. Make sure you check out Edgeful. There I am. All right, I'm in big. Okay, guys, make sure you check out Edgeful. Give it a shot. 7-day free trial if that runs out. It's really, really affordable, honestly, and you can make so much more money using data, putting probabilities behind your trade. 100% worth it, in my opinion. I use it every single day. I'm not just doing this for the stream. My chart layouts are my chart layouts. That's what I trade off of each and every day. I check and put data behind trades each and every day, almost each and every trade. And 100% worth it. Give it a shot. Follow Edgeful on Twitter, Instagram, wherever else. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to my channel, Emperador Maximiliano. Same on X, EMP Maximiliano. You can find me on X over there as well. And I do try to post updates for when streams are going to happen as often as I can there. And definitely when I am live, I always shout it out there. Last question right here. I'll take Wealth. I go live right now Wednesday and Thursday mornings for 2 hours. So I start about 15 minutes before the market opens to kind of set up our day. A couple hours on Wednesday and Thursday mornings right now. I do go live sometimes other days of the week on other platforms as well. But right now with Edgeful, we're going live Wednesday and Thursday. Look at this nice bounce. Nice bounce on SPY right here. So yeah, check it out. Check out everything. Links are down below. Find me on X. Find me on YouTube as well. Just search my name or search EMP Maximiliano. So that's all I've got for today, guys. I'm still holding some of these runners here. We'll see if we can get our full targets. And I will catch everyone probably on Monday. Follow me to make sure I will post an update. But since next Wednesday is a holiday, New Year's, probably on Monday. So check me out then. I appreciate everyone that tuned in. We'll catch you guys.